granting wishes with Make-A-Wish Foundation gives children hope. And along with hope comes trust, belief, and faith that everything will get better and hopefully they will heal soon.
I do believe that fulfilling wishes of children gives them hope and happiness and joy in their hearts, because I have seen this. When a wish of a child is fulfilled, you will see it in their face. It's a priceless expression of joy and fulfillment.
When you grant their wish, even if it's just a simple one, they let out this big smile and their faces light up and their aura is really positive and radiant. And that moment right there is so priceless because they feel that there are other people aside from their family who care about them and who want them to be better. And so they get a glimmer of hope and a glimmer of joy that we hope they carry on in their battle against their illness.
Through these wishes, we give them something to look forward to. We motivate them to stand up and to rise towards a better tomorrow, filled with hope and life.
I believe granting wishes is one of the best ways where we can bring back the smile to the faces of the kids who are suffering from illnesses. These children are mostly in the hospitals every day. I believe that granting their wishes and making them feel special can somehow replace their fear and anxiety with courage and hope.
Wishes do come true, and when they do come true, it does give people hope and strength. Kids need to know that good things can still happen to them even in tough times.
For most of our wish kids, since the day they were born, all they've known is pain, suffering. To just give them one day of peace, joy, love, and laughter is something that they will remember forever, and it's certainly something that us genies will never forget.
It's about love and positivity and people helping each other. And that makes a big difference.
You know, the value of granting wishes is its ability to bring a sense of optimism to wish kids and their families.
I definitely think that it benefits the parents. It gives them hope. It makes them feel that, you know, the community is looking out for them. And I'm sure it definitely lifts up the spirits, not only of the patients, but of the caregiver as well.
You'll never forget the first wish that you did, and the realization that you think you're giving something, but you're getting so much more in return. I truly believe that the Make-A-Wish Foundation really gives kids the strength to fight the biggest battle of their lives, and I've seen it personally succeed, and I've seen kids get well, and I think that it gives them the boost that they need.
Make-A-Wish Philippines has a special place in our heart. Through them, me and my team have been able to take part in their events, in which we've experienced the joy of granting children their wishes. It is truly an honor and one-of-a-kind experience to see firsthand how simple acts of kindness can give so much hope to these children.
And through the years, I have seen and experienced not just the joy of being able to make a child and his family happy, but also the people who participate in it. I believe that Make-A-Wish is doing an amazing thing because it provides not just an opportunity for the child and the family to receive, but for other people to give and to be a witness and to show people that they can do something for other people and in fact grow in their humanity.
I realized how important this experience was for all of us because it brought out the best in us.
I just want to thank you, Make-A-Wish Philippines, for all that you do, despite the odds, despite the hardships. It's an honor to work with you, and I look forward to the years to come. Happy 20th birthday, Make-A-Wish Philippines. Proud Make-A-Wish Philippines genie, and I get so kilig every single time I say that.
Thank you so much for all the wonderful work you do and for helping so many kids around the planet. I hope that we get to grant more wishes for you this year and for years to come.
Thank you so much for connecting us. We wouldn't have been able to connect with these families if it weren't for you. We are very, very grateful, and you guys are just giving so much love, so much hope, so much inspiration to so many children and families out there. So continue doing what you're doing, and we'll definitely be here to support you.
I wish you all the best. I wish you all happiness, and I wish people will support you more so that you can extend all the help that you can also to the children that you have been helping all these years.
I'd like to wish Make-A-Wish Foundation a happy anniversary, and may they continue making all these wishes come true. You can count on me being with you guys for the coming years.
Thank you for sharing love, hope, faith, and dreams to our young warriors. It's been such an honor and a privilege to partner with you for the last few years.
May you continue with your mission of granting wishes and spread hope and love towards others.
1 million thank yous to you. You are doing an amazing job bringing love and joy to people's lives. And thank you also for giving me the opportunity to be part of it.
My wish for Make-A-Wish Foundation is many more years of expanding the heart, enriching our humanity, and propagating this generosity of spirit.
May you continue to touch the lives of other people, children, the families, and us, the volunteers and the donors. You have impacted our lives as much as you have impacted them. So thank you for continuously inspiring us, and thank you for everything that you do.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of GenieTV Make-A-Wish Philippines official online series. My name is Julia.
And I'm Dani, and we will be your hosts for tonight.
So, hello to all our viewers. You are in for a treat because tonight we will be serenaded with some beautiful voices from some of the very talented theater artists.
Yes, tonight we have the amazing cast members of the Sandbox Collective and Nineworks Theatrical's Dani Girl, a musical about hope. They will be performing some songs from the musical, as well as sharing some inspiring and uplifting messages of hope.
So for those who weren't able to watch their run last year or aren't familiar with the story, so Dani Girl, the musical centers around the 9-year-old girl, Dani, who was diagnosed with leukemia. So together with her best friend and her guardian angel, she sets off on a whimsical quest to find her hair and figure out the answer to the question, why is cancer?
Yes, so we're so excited to get this started. But before that, we would like to remind everyone that this virtual concert is a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish Foundation Philippines. And through this episode, Make-A-Wish would like to raise awareness about the cause and gather funds and resources so that we will be able to grant more wishes of children with critical illnesses. So we encourage all of you to please donate, buy merchandise, or pledge to grant a wish. All you need to do is visit our website at www.makeawish.org.ph.
Yes, and as a thank you to everyone who donates, buys merch, or pledges to grant a wish during this episode has a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of cashback points. Woohoo! Yes, from our partner, bXtra Philippines. So these are points that you can use for food deliveries or groceries, and all you have to do is comment donated, pledged, or bought merchandise in the comment section of this live stream, and that will earn you an entry to raffle at the end of the program.
Yes, and one more thing before we introduce first performance, we would like to thank our GenieTV partners, Miss Angela Green, bXtra Philippines, Rogue Pilipinas, and RBA-Aljay Dreams Foundation. And of course, a very special thank you to the creators of Dani Girl, a musical about hope, Michael Kooman and Christopher Dimond. Thank you so much for supporting our program and our cause, and for allowing us to share your music to the viewers. And to all of the viewers, we hope that you can stay with us throughout this entire live stream, because tonight's episode is filled with amazing performances and uplifting messages that I'm sure you don't want to miss. So grab a drink and get some food and sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Yes, so to kick off the virtual concert, it is my honor to introduce the amazing kids of the cast of Dani Girl. So hit that applause emoji. So get ready. Let's give a virtual round of applause to Felicity, Kyle Napuli, and Danielle Drilon.
Hello everyone, my name is Felicity Kyle Napuli and I played Danica Lyons in Dani Girl the Musical. Danica Lyons, a 9-year-old girl, loses her hair from leukemia and is very eager to get it back. In this song, she explains that she will no longer suffer from cancer and she is very determined in beating it. I'm not quite 10, yet once again, I'm standing face to face with stupid cancer. Beat him before, but now I'm unsure. Can I find a cure if I find your stupid answer? If I find out why, then I will not die. I'm gonna find your reason, it's there. I'm gonna get back my hair. In life you learn to just sit by, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm so appalled by being bald, so I resolved, yes, now I am inspired. This time it's do or die. Cancer, say goodbye. Try to stop me if you dare. I'm gonna get back my hair. I know that it's a fact of life that everybody dies someday, but I've had my share of grief and strife, and I've got too many games to play. I don't care how or what it takes. For once and all, I'm eliminating sickness. I'll purge this pox, have radiant locks, a golden lamp, luxurious thickness. You'll see how strong I've grown. I'll do this on my own. Into the face of death I'll stare him down and take back my hair. Yes, everyone dies and life isn't fair, but that's all lies, 'cause I'm well aware that a girl cannot die. No, a girl will not die. Who has French twisted ponytail braiding dyed, burned and conditioned, moosed and blow dried, teased and gelled, hauled and undone, coiffure and spring and ribbon up done, healthy and beautiful, invincible, unbeatable hair.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I played the role of Marty in Dani Girl. Now, he's a little older than Dani, And, well, like Danny, he has cancer. In fact, to be specific, he has Hodgkin's. And he meets Danny in the pediatric cancer ward where they become friends. But when they first met, well, they didn't get along. And Danny could tell right off the bat, wow, this kid is one of the geekiest kids in the world, you know. She found that he's a fan of things like Star Trek, Star Wars, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, Superman, and all that jazz. And he's so obsessed to the point that he knows things like a proton pack, which is basically a nuclear accelerator invented by Dr. Egon Spengler, which emits a positively charged atomic beam that attracts negatively charged endoplasmic entities, allowing for greater ease in their capture. So yeah, stuff like that. And, well, in this scene, well, Danny is trying to understand who he is, you know, why he likes movies, why he loves the movies. In fact, she kind of calls him out and says, why do you watch all these stupid movies anyway? And he snaps. He's like, stupid movies? Stupid movies! They are not stupid. They are something else. They are. And then he breaks into song. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Why I Love the Movies, sung by Marty, and I hope you enjoy. When the previews end and the credits start, I feel a thumping in my heart. I forget I'm me, for it's then I see a whole new reality. Indiana tracks ancient artifacts, arcs and grails, and weird pagan stones. He is the lost ark waiter, and he's the last crusader. You do not mess with Dr. Jones. He's a master of archaeology. Honestly, what's not to like about a man who's the spawn of Sean Connery and who fights the Third Reich? 'Cause a hero may not get all the breaks, and a hero may be afraid of snakes, but it's wisecracks that a hero makes. And that's why I love the movies. Clark Kent, that man is sure hell-bent on foiling Lex Luthor's fun. He'll stop the villain's plan because he's Superman, powered by rays from the sun. Imagine how it must feel to be the mighty man of steel. Strong as a freight train, impervious to pain. Yes, a hero might face kryptonite, and a hero may lose his super sight, but no weakness will stop a hero's fight. And that's why I love the movies. A hero always saves the day. A hero never runs away. A hero always takes a stand. A hero gets the lady's hand. But that's totally gross and gratuitous and superfluous. That's not why I love the movies. I love how a hero flies, soaring high through the nighttime skies. You never hear a hero cry. You never see a hero die. Cause a hero may feel the enemy near, but a hero will not shed a tear. No, a hero will not live in fear. And that's why I love
And that's why I love. And that's why I love the movies.
Thank you so much to Felicity and Daniel for sharing your wonderful talent with us. We are such fans. While watching it, we were like, oh my gosh, these kids are amazing. So we are super, diba? So we are so inspired by you guys. Thank you so much again for doing this for us. Before we move on, we'd like to apologize for the technical difficulties we had a bit for a while there, but thank you for tuning in again and for joining us again. We hope that you will join us again for the whole live stream and watch all the performances and listen to all of the cast's messages.
There's a lot more.
Yes, super inspiring. And again, just to remind everyone, this virtual concert is in partnership with the Sandbox Collective and Nineworks Theatrical, and it's a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish Philippines. So please support our cause and help us raise more funds and raise awareness to be able to give hope, strength, and joy to children with critical illnesses. All you need to do is visit our website at www.makeawish.org.ph. You can either donate, buy merchandise, or pledge to grant a wish.
Yes, and remember that if you do those things during this live stream, you can win. You can get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of cashback points from our partner bXtra Philippines. So all you have to do is type in the comment section, donate, pledged, or bought merchandise in the comment section below.
Yes. All right. So moving right along, this isn't the first time that Make-A-Wish Philippines has partnered with the Sandbox Collective and Nineworks Theatrical. We actually partnered with them for the 2019 run of Dani Girl, and we were able to raise funds through that. So we're very thankful partners of Nineworks and the Sandbox Collective because the foundation was so drawn to the story since it gives us a little glimpse about what our wish kids go through. So you might be wondering who are our wish kids? So they are kids that are 2.5 to 17 years old, and we grant their wishes simply because we believe that it can change their lives. But don't take my word for it. Let's all watch this video from our wish kids.
Hello po, Make-A-Wish. Maraming salamat po nung binigay niyo po yung tablet ko at pumunta po tayo sa Enchanted Kingdom. Sobrang saya ko po. Salamat po.
Ito po yung gitara na binigay po nila sa akin. Sobrang saya ko po na natanggap ko po to.
Ako ay si Lira. Ako po ay nakatanggap ng tablet mula sa Make-A-Wish. Ako po ay masayang masaya!
Masaya po kasi siyempre sa kabila po ng mga hirap na dinaranas po namin ng dahil po sa sakit namin, may mga tao pa rin po talagang nandyan para mapasaya po kami. Lalong-lalo po yung mga bumubuo ng Make-A-Wish po.
Saya ko po dahil po natupad ang wish ko.
Ito po yung pair of shoes na bigay sa akin ng Make-A-Wish. Nagagamit ko po ito sa school tuwing PE time.
Natulungan po ako ng Make-A-Wish Philippines sa magitan ng pagbibigay ng bike. Nakatulong para isang tabi ko yung mga naiisip kong tungkol sa sakit ko at posible pang mangyari sa akin. Ang message ko po sa Make-A-Wish Philippines, sana patuloy pa po kayong makatulong at magbigay ng pag-asa sa mga katulad kong cancer patient. Thank you po!
Sana po patuloy pa rin po kayong magpasaya ng kabataang may munting kahilingan kagaya ko po. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po sa Make-A-Wish. Sana po marami pa kayong matulungan kagaya ko.
Yung please po kasi marami pa pong tao na mabuti ang puso na may instrument para matupad ang mga wish niyo.
Thank you so much to our former Wish Kids. So it's really nice to see them well and that they still have their wish items like the guitar. So it's really nice to see that those those wishes that we were able to grant gave them hope, strength, and joy.
Yes. For those of you who aren't too familiar with Make-A-Wish, we are a foundation that grants the wishes of children with critical illnesses. We believe that granting wishes uplifts their spirits and boosts their emotional and mental well-being during what could be one of the most challenging times of their lives. So thank you so much for supporting us and for tuning in. We still have some performances coming up, so please stay with us and please continue to donate, pledge to grant a wish, and buy merchandise on our website, www.makeawish.org.ph.
Yes, so we won't keep you any longer. So as we move on along with more musical performance, let's give them a virtual round of applause again to our next performer, Pamela Imperial.
Hi everyone, my name is Pamela Imperial and I played Catherine Lyons last year when we did Dani Girl. I actually alternated with Sheila Valderrama Martinez for the role. Okay, background. Who is Catherine? Catherine is the mom of Danica. And just to give you a little background about the kind of person she is, she's very loving, but she's also the kind of woman who wants to take care of everything. She's a woman in control. And so when Danica, her 9-year-old daughter, had to go back to the hospital because her leukemia returned, Catherine became like a woman on a mission. She wanted to take care of everything because she really wanted Dani to get well. And this song I'm about to sing, Sun Still Rose, this song, she sings it when she finally allows herself to tell Dani a fairy tale story. And she realizes that as she's telling the story, she is learning more about herself and about what hope truly is, and she realizes what she's really been struggling with. She would dance with dandelions and whisper to the trees, and the king and queen would watch her as she set their hearts at ease. Till one day she fell under a wicked witch's spell, and she lost her way on the footpath as cold dark nighttime fell. The woods were black, she was afraid, but the sun still rose that day. And by dawn's first light she discovered that she was never so alone. In an unfamiliar forest, she felt truly on her own. All the creatures of the forest had somehow disappeared, and in the shadows of her solitude, the princess truly feared. And though her king had run away, the sun still rose that day. When the fire-breathing dragon swooped up from the skies, with his sun-remitting anger, no pity in his eyes, and
The cave was cold and far away, but the sun still rose that day, and the pain it was unbearable, and the tears welled in her eyes, so oft before unscarable. The princess broke down and cried. She turned her face up to the sky, and out loud the princess asked the heavens why. But as dawn broke, no answer came, but the sun still rose that day. The queen looked on helplessly as she watched her princess fade, but the beast inside her baby simply would not be stayed. All she could do was kneel and pray. Somehow she knew no other way. Instead of the skies turned gray as the sun still rose. The sun still rose. The sun still rose that day. The sun still rose.
Wow. Thank you, Pam, for that very emotional song. While we were watching it, Julia and I were talking about how we felt like crying.
So touching.
So touching. And every time I watched this in the theater, I really cried. And you know what it is? I think it's because we've been talking a lot about our wish kids, but I think it's also necessary to mention their parents and the people who take care of them, their family members. If you've been to a wish grant, you'd know that when we see them at Make-A-Wish events, the parents are usually so happy. They have smiles on their faces. They're so thankful to be there. They even play the games with us and do the activities with us. And you just get this positive aura from them. But this song just reminds us of the reality of what they go through, of how they're struggling because their child has an illness. And that's why we know that they also need the hope, strength, and joy that comes from a wish come true.
Yes, so they really are one of our real life heroes as well, because they also go through what the kids are going through as well. So to everyone watching, know that when a wish is granted, it's not only the wish kids whose lives are impacted, but also their family members, everyone taking care. So again, we really, really encourage everyone to support us in any way that you can. You can donate, you can buy merch, you can pledge to grant a wish. Just visit us through www.makeawish.org.ph.
Yes, so before our next set of performances, again, we'd like to say hello to everyone who is tuning in. We'd like to know also who are the volunteers, the Make-A-Wish volunteers who are watching right now. If you are watching, comment down below with your wish team name. And Yeah, who knows? You might get a special prize. Yeah, Team Adlaw, Team Silin, Team Sinag, Team Team Sidlak and Team Sigla. There you go. All right. And we'd also like to thank our program sponsors, Miss Angela Green, bXtra Philippines, Rogue Pilipinas, and RBA-Aljay Dreams Foundation. And of course, thank you again to the Sandbox Collective, Nineworks Theatrical, Michael Kooman, and Christopher Dimond. Thank you so much. So we are going to have a short commercial break, but please stay with us and watch this video from our partner, bXtra Philippines.
Thank you again to bXtra Philippines for being our partner. So we are reminding everyone that you can win 1,000 pesos worth of cashback points from bXtra. So all you need to do is donate, pledge to grant a wish, or buy merch during this episode.
Yeah, so you still have a few minutes to join the raffle. All you need to do is after you've donated, pledged to Grant a Wish, or bought merchandise from our website, just comment down below the words donated, pledged, or bought merchandise in the comments section, and that will earn you an entry to the raffle. And of course, stay until the end of the program to see if you will win.
Yes, so okay, I think everyone is ready for our next performance. So we won't keep you waiting any longer. So let's welcome Mr. Julienne Mendoza.
Hello, my name is Julienne Mendoza, and I play the role of Raph or Raphael, the angel or yung kaibigan ni Dani Girl sa play na Dani Girl, the musical. I play all the fictional characters and all the imaginary characters that Dani made up to answer her one burning question in her life. Tanong niya, why is cancer? So in the course of the story, in the course of the play, gumawa siya ng mga character sa isip niya para meron siyang kausap, para meron siyang matanong kung bakit nangyayari itong mga kamalasan sa buhay niya. Itong kakantayin namin, ang title, The Game of Life. Kasi noon, meron yung board game na ang title ay Game of Life. So, game siya tungkol sa buhay. So, ito yung ginamit dun sa kanta na parang naglalaro sila ng Game of Life. Pero actually, ang pinag-uusapan nila ay yung hirap ng buhay. Lalo na sa buhay ni Dani Girl. So, kung paano niya inaayos sa isip niya kung bakit nangyayari itong lahat sa buhay niya. Itong sakit niya, itong mga kamalasan sa buhay niya. Iniisip niya, bakit ganon? Bakit ganon? So baka parang pareho lang yan ng board game na Game of Life. At ang kalaro niya doon ay si Raph, ang kanyang friend, guardian angel, at kung ano-ano pa sa play. I hope you like it.
In the game of life, you have to know how to spin. In the game of life, you simply never give in. In the game of life, you have to know how to win. 1, 2, 3. Stuffed rabbit dies from a rare disease. 6 feet down, oh floppy now decays. As part of his last will and testament, he leaves you all his Milky Ways. In the game of life, if you should lose a good friend, in the game of life, on one thing you can depend, that the game of life will turn out right in the end. Your turn.
Christ Apostles minus Snow White's Dwarves.
That's why.
I know. Congrats, you just won the Nobel Prize. You found a cure to the common cough. But you catch a rare form of leprosy, and your lower left leg falls off. Surely you jest.
Rules are rules. Life is shoots and ladders. Life is sorry and spree. Life is lots of Hershey's kisses for folks like Mr. Fritz and me.
In the game of life, it all depends on the deal. In the game of life, somehow I can't help but feel that the game of life is just a trifle unreal.
Don't be bitter out. Life is twister and cupcakes.
Life is blisters and headaches.
Life is battleship and nerves.
Life is broccoli and turds.
Life is hungry, hungry hippos.
Life is moldy feet.
Watch Mr. Fritz and learn. In the game of life, we'll never give in.
In the game of life, some lose on every spin.
In the game of life.
In the game of life. In the game of life. Some people never.
Some people always
win. This play holds a very special place. Has a very special place in my heart. Kasi it puts me in perspective. Parang nailagay ako sa lugar ng humility. Na parang minsan tayo, sabihin na natin na parang mga normal, mga ordinaryong tao na hindi natin minsan na-appreciate yung mga nangyayari sa atin. Minsan nata-take for granted natin. Pero pagka nakita natin yung other side of life, may mga ibang taong hindi masyadong kasing swerte natin, na may mga dinadaan ng mga trials, may dinadaan ng paghihirap. So, kailangan lagi nating nasa isip yun para matutunan natin na life is precious. Na ang buhay, sandali lang sa mundo. Na kailangan bawat sandali nun, inaayos natin yung mga dapat ayusin sa buhay natin habang may buhay pa tayo. So, dapat lahat ng mga negative na mga nangyayari sa buhay natin, ayusin natin. Makipag-ayos tayo sa lahat ng mga salimuho natin sa buhay. Dapat ipaalam natin dun sa mga minamahal natin sa buhay lagi na mahal natin sila.
You know, I learned a lot during rehearsals and the show itself, but for me, the most important learning is that hope and faith is needed to get through challenges or problems. Like, we shouldn't stop ourselves from living our best life just because of an illness or a pandemic, just like what we're experiencing right now.
Hope is something that you choose. It's something that you have to make a choice to be hopeful. It's not something that someday you'll wake up and, oh, I feel hopeful today. It's something that you say, today I am going to face this challenge with hope. And I think that's amazing because it brings together the hard things with the good things. That what I'm learning, and I think I'm trying to do now when things are so difficult in our country, worldwide, is that in order to have hope, you have to embrace what's difficult. And you have to embrace what's difficult, and you have to choose to plant the hope there. And it makes hope something that's more active, and it's something that's not fleeting, it's not just a concept. I think that's the wonderful thing about hope, and it's something that I continue to learn every day.
Throughout Dani Girl, we actually learned a lot about like the technical aspects of cancer. You know, we learned about what it does to the body, how it attacks it, the different types of cancer, and the various types of treatment for it. And in doing so, it kind of painted a better picture, a clearer picture of what cancer patients have to go through. You know, the kind of pain they have to endure. You know, the pain of Dani's mom was really understandable. But I kind of wondered how Dani and Marty could be, you know, playing around without a care in the world when death is knocking on their door. And I realized it's because of hope. You know, it's not the fact that they're playing, it's the fact that they're so determined, they have the hope. I learned that it's important that we make the most of our time here on Earth with our loved ones. It's important that we make the most out of life.
We've had doctors come to our rehearsals and our post-show talkbacks. We've had families who have gone through the same experience, and we've also met people who have gone through cancer. And after meeting them, after just being in the same era as them and hearing their stories, one thing that really stuck with me was hope. The concept of hope not being just something to latch onto, but something to use as a driving force. It's really something that we can use to take us to where we want to be. And that was a really important lesson that I learned from the whole process of Dani Girl, and it stuck with me for the past, how long has it been? 6 years? Almost 6 years. And it's that concept of latching onto and using it to drive, you know, using it as a driving force is something I latch onto and use as a driving force.
When we were doing Dani Girl, the musical, I was playing someone who had cancer, and I can stand here in all honesty and tell all of you that no matter how much research I put into it, no matter how much heart I tried to give it, I can still say to you that it's not really something you can act. You know, the experience of having cancer, or even the experience of being close to someone who has cancer or has had cancer, because it's an experience that's so unique in its pain. It's so unique in its trials and its complexities, and in the strength that you develop having gone through that, you know. And Dani Girl taught me that hope really does live in unlikely places, and those people who look for hope everywhere are such generous givers of hope to the rest of us too, you know. And I also learned that you can have cancer, but it doesn't have to have you. You know, you're still you. And hope is more powerful than we think.
Julienne and Felicity, Kyle, and thank you as well for the cast members of Dani Girl for sharing your learnings and how the impact of hope or having hope can really turn one's lives. So, you know, our Wish kids go through their respective challenges in life, and really having that hope to latch onto is really one of their driving forces to willingly go through their treatments, take in all their medicines, do their surgeries, and just really have that hope that there will be a brighter day ahead of them. So it's just so inspiring, so touching. So thank you so much, guys, for sharing all of those. Thank you to the cast of Dani Girl for sharing your meaningful stories with us.
Yes. For me, one of the things that struck me most from that video was when one of them said that no matter how difficult a situation is, we need to look at it with hope. We need to say, I choose to go through this situation with hope. And it's really something beautiful that you can do for yourself, especially if you're finding yourself in a difficult situation. But at the same time, I think we need to recognize that for some people who are in a difficult situation or who have personal struggles, it's difficult to say that. It's also difficult to see hope because they're in so much darkness. So that's why I think it's important for us as human beings to help each other see the light and the hope that's around them, especially for those who can't do it themselves. And I think here at Make-A-Wish, that's exactly what we do for our Wish kids, right? Yes. So thank you so much for your messages and for your stories. We are so inspired, and tonight has been all about hope. And whatever you're going through right now, to all of our viewers, our wish is that you have felt the hope resounding from all of the songs and all the stories from tonight.
Yes, we truly have felt the hope, and we are so uplifted. And another wish of ours is that you will support and help us give hope and strength and joy to these children with critical illnesses by, of course, donating, pledging to grant a wish, or buying merch.
Yes, and you can do all of that by visiting our website www.makeawish.org.ph. And you have a few minutes left to join the raffle for 1,000 pesos cashback points from bXtra Philippines. So just comment down below the words donated if you've donated, pledged if you've pledged to grant a wish, or bought merchandise if you have bought anything from our store on our website. And in a few minutes, you'll find out if you are one of the winners of that 1,000 pesos cashback points from bXtra Philippines.
Yes, so before we introduce our last performance for the night, let's all watch this message from the cast of Dani Girl, a musical about hope.
I send all my positive energy for your healing. Remember that God puts us through obstacles for us to get more strength and to value our lives. We are all here and we're all praying for you. Keep fighting and have hope.
What I love about Marty is throughout the course of the show, he becomes a superhero and he actually realizes that he's always been one. So my message to everyone watching this, especially to our real life Danis and Martys, you guys are the real superheroes. And if you're like Marty, who doesn't feel like it sometimes or hasn't realized it yet, please know that there are so many, there are a whole lot of people who know you are. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being our superheroes, not even just during the show, but all the time. So I also want to say thank you to Make-A-Wish. Thank you, Make-A-Wish, for taking care of our real life superheroes.
As a theater actor, we know and we've seen the power of stories. how stories can change the world, make the world a better place. I just want to be able to tell you, all the Wish kids, I want to tell you that you have a story, and your story has the power to inspire, to inspire people about love, to inspire people about hope, about courage, about holding on and just fighting. And I just want to say thank you, actually, because you are all heroes and you are the hero of your stories. And I've really seen so many heroes, children like you, who show us what it's like to choose hope in every situation. And so I really just want to thank you. I am here, I'm supposed to give you a message of hope, but in truth, you are a source of hope and inspiration to me and to all of us in Dani Girl. So thank you.
I can't imagine what it's like to have cancer. Even after playing the role of someone with cancer and learning so much about what it does to people. But I do know one thing. There's hope. There's always hope inside of you, even in the darkest of times. Dani and Marty had hope, even while fighting one of the toughest battles known to man, against cancer. And they challenged cancer. They looked him in the eye and said, "I will not surrender to you." They were brave, just like all of you. You are brave for having come this far. You are brave for battling against cancer head on. And you are brave for having the courage to keep going, to keep fighting. So don't lose hope. You're heroes, just like Marty. And a hero always saves the day. And a hero never runs away.
I'm going to address our beloved Make-A-Wish community. We love you guys so much, and it's so good to talk to you and to share this thing with you. I wanted to just say that when we were doing Dani Girl, I was playing a 9-year-old, and through that I learned that really there are 9-year-olds in all of us. Within every woman, within every man is a child, a young girl, a young boy. But in the same way, within every young boy and young girl, there is a strong woman and a strong man and a warrior. And that's what we see in all of you. You are warriors. You are, when we talk about looking for hope, when we talk about seeking hope, you guys give us hope, and you guys are our superheroes. We love you guys. We really do. And every day might feel like a battle. Every day might feel like a fight. You are equipped for that fight. And there are people surrounding you who love you and will fight right alongside you.
May special song si God sa bandang huli. He has a special prayer for Dani and for everybody. And it goes something like this. And so I offer this prayer. The world is cruel. The world is unfair. But you'll find hope lives everywhere beneath the grief and despair. Nasa'yo ang pag-asa. ikaw ang tanging biyaya.
Thank you, everyone, for for your messages. So I really agree with what they said with the Wish Kids, and the parents and the whole family being warriors. So they've been through a lot with their journey and their battle with their own illnesses, and really just can't imagine what they went through. So thank you so much again to the cast for your very, very positive and heartwarming messages.
Yes.
So now that we are heading towards the end of the program, if you have stayed with us from the beginning, thank you so much for your help, for your support. We hope that you have enjoyed tonight.
Yes. And before we introduce the last performance of the night, we'd also like to encourage you all to continue to donate and pledge to grant wishes and buy merchandise at our website www.makeawish.org.ph. Now, if you missed a little bit of the beginning of the live stream, if you want to watch the songs again, or if you missed the songs in the beginning, don't worry, because after the stream ends, you can watch it again. And we hope that you can also share it with your friends and family as well. So, without further ado, we'd like to introduce our last performance of the night. Let's all give it up for the amazing Becca Coates and Luigi Quesada.
Hi everyone, my name is Becca Coates and I play the role of Dani in the musical Dani Girl.
Hi guys! My name is Luigi Quesada and I played Marty in Dani Girl 2014 and 2019. So the song Becca and I are about to sing happens at the end of Act 1.
This song is called Going to Heaven and it's one of my favorite songs in the show and in the world because it's such a fun song. Dani and Marty are best friends and they have all these questions they want to ask God, and they play all of these games together. And so they decide that the best way to get the answers to their questions is to play this game where they blast off and go to heaven where God lives.
They go on their biggest adventure yet in the show, and they literally build a spaceship out of things in their hospital room just so they can go see God and ask him, why is cancer?
And it's a very special song to me because when I was younger, my dad used to get the big cardboard boxes from the supermarkets and make spaceships out of them for my sister and I to pretend we were blasting off to space in. And so this song lets me relive that amazing childhood memory. And more than that, I love this song because it's about friendship. It's about Dani finding a best friend in Marty and knowing that she never has to be alone.
It's not just extremely fun to do, but for me, this song sort of officializes Dani and Marty's friendship in the show. And friendship is something everyone could use, so here goes, guys!
Here we go to make all our answers clear, even though we must traverse the stratosphere, through the air and beyond all the constellations. Once we're there, we'll receive all our revelations, and up past the clouds we'll assuage all our doubts, 'cause we're going to heaven to find out.
Buckle up, lock in auxiliary power. We don't want to wind up in a meteor shower. Chart a course and pack up all provisions we'll need. Use the force and prepare for hyperspeed. I'll fly like Red 5 till at last we arrive, 'cause we're going to heaven to survive.
'Cause in heaven we won't feel sick or tired.
And on the way, we'll destroy the empire.
In heaven, disease won't get the best of me.
In heaven, I'll fulfill my destiny, 'cause we're going to heaven today. Beyond the skies lies God's infinite mind.
we're going to heaven to find. Yes, it's strange, but it's true. By myself just won't do. So I'm going to heaven.
Now I know I can do without Han or R2, cause I'm going to heaven with
Up past forever, we'll be twice as clever. Cause we're going to heaven.
Going to heaven together.
Now follow that bear.
Thank you so much to Becca and Luigi. It always gives me chills hearing you guys sing, and that was a really, really cute and fun song number. Thank you so much. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Luigi because he's celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Luigi. We hope that this is our special gift from you. We hope that thank you. Yes, ikaw pa nagbibigay sa amin ng gift, the birthday mo today. So we hope that you had an amazing birthday today.
Happy birthday! So, before we end tonight's program, we are going to announce the winners of a raffle. Drum roll! We have 4 winners! So, they are Te Candano, Alex Rosella, Robert Mayor, and Aaron Ortiz. Yay! Congrats, you guys!
Congratulations, guys. Please expect a Make-A-Wish Philippines staff to get in touch with you tonight on how you can claim your prize. Thank you so much for supporting the foundation by donating or pledging a wish or buying merchandise from us. And for those of you who are viewing us, who are still watching tonight, thank you again for your support. And we hope that you continue to donate and pledge and buy merchandise from us to help us give hope, strength, and joy to children with critical illnesses.
Yes, so even after this live stream, you can still donate, pledge, and buy merch after this program. So again, all you have to do is visit www.makeawish.org.ph.
Yes, and thank you again to all our program partners, Miss Angela Green, bXtra Philippines, Rogue Pilipinas, and RBA-Aljay Dreams Foundation. But most especially tonight, thank you to the cast of Dani Girl, a musical about hope. Thank you so much for all your amazing and inspirational words and for your amazing performances. And thank you as well to the Sandbox Collective and Nineworks Theatrical. And a big thank you to the show's creators, Michael Kooman and Christopher Dimond, for supporting our program.
So we hope you all enjoyed tonight. We know we did. So we hope that you were able to spread even a little bit of love and light in your way, even just in a very short time.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next week, next Wednesday on July 1, where we will be having a mystery Zoom baking challenge. Yes, which all of you can participate in, and we will be posting about that in the next few days, so stay tuned. Same time here at the Make-A-Wish Philippines Facebook page, and same baliktad no. Same time. Same time at 8:00 p.m. and same place here at the Make-A-Wish Philippines Facebook page. All right, everyone. Again, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you to our program partners, and thank you to the cast and production of Dani Girl, a musical about hope. That's all for tonight. Take care, everybody, and good night. Bye.
A child who is undergoing treatment for a life-threatening medical condition has so much of normal childhood taken away from them, so much of their decision-making ability, so much of their normal experiences with playmates and friends and siblings. It is so long and so arduous. It robs so many of the normal childhood experiences from a child and from their family. There are medications that we can provide, there are treatments that we can administer, and yet there are pieces missing from that can only be filled by the impact of a wish experience.
A wish is something that we as a community have said we're going to offer and show our support for a family that doesn't feel very supported sometimes by the medical community. And I think a wish is a really meaningful way that we connect with families that medicine doesn't have much else to offer to them.
I think for a lot of families, it provides anything from respite, sometimes in the middle of care. Sometimes it provides a reward at the end of treatment. Sometimes it provides an oasis or an island where they can seek sort of normality.
A wish gives me the chance to give the family something from all of us as a community. It comes from the medical community, it comes from the whole population saying, your child's not forgotten.
The beauty of Make-A-Wish is it's incredibly simple. It is that intangible object that, quite honestly, I cannot order from the pharmacy. I cannot write a prescription for.
You see a child before they go on their wish, and when they come back with their family after the wish, it's often like seeing a totally different child.
You just see it in their faces, this idea of thinking outside their current moment in time.
It's an unsaid power that these experiences can give these kids. And, you know, these are kids that are living longer. They're living better. They're having more fun in their life. And it all started with one experience, and that was their wish.
We don't need studies to show this, but now there are studies that are coming out. It just seems so intuitive, right? You have something to look forward to, and it makes you be more compliant with your treatment plan, so then it's going to impact your physical, your emotional, your psychological well-being.
What it does show is that a child that has a wish, there is a measurable change in their outlook.
I think, personally, being involved with Make-A-Wish has made me a better physician and has made me think more critically about what I can do outside of just the medicine and just the surgeries and just the procedures to improve the quality of life of our patients and their families.
My favorite wish is the next one. And the one after that. And the next 10. And the next 100. Because, as with life, a wish has less to do with what has been and more to do with what's coming up.